Hello everybody and welcome back. This is episode number 34 of the Amber Army YouTube's Championship Manager 0102 Retro Series with Aston Villa, and this is it, the final episode of season number 2. This is further than we got on the CM3 save. Obviously our game died on the last one. That was gutting. Didn't think we'd really get close to the sort of team that we had on that one, but I was wrong. Second season in and we are just as good if not better. An FA Cup final in the last game of the season that could see us finishing as high as 5th place in the Premier League, considering Aston Villa have a very poor team to start with on this one, on the updated version of the CM0102. So, this episode, just the 2 games. We're going to try and extend it as much as we can. I may even slow the commentary down in this next one. FA Cup final against Liverpool. Itching to get there, guys, itching. Let's get to it. Okay then, guys, here we are. We're at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. Obviously remember that Wembley was still being built at this time. No, Liverpool have a good team. They're definitely guaranteed to finish top 3 in the Premier League this season. They ran away with it at the beginning, but God knows why it went wrong for them. But hopefully it'll go wrong for them now. Our team. Jutos is still out, so Crouch and Tony take the field up front. Bikini on the left, Bakiraglu on the right, Olise Sabea, Melberg West, Robinson Curtis, and Guadalben. That's what I'm going to call him, Guadalben. But it's going to be, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Here we go. Liverpool starting positively. Hopefully they don't finish positively. So we're slowing this one down so we can actually see it going on. Dougarby's gone off injured, that's a positive for us. But Patrick Berger coming on isn't really much of a confidence boost for us, though. Still a great player. Guadalban gets the ball, nice and easy. Oh, the big man Heskey puts Liverpool ahead. Come on now. Yes, penalty. Come on, Luca Tony. No, Sabea's going to take it. Yeah, puts it away. Good man. Yes. Back on terms, it's 1-1. Piss off, Heskey. God's sake. He's only scored 5 goals this season. 2 of them have been against us in this game. Good God. We need to start putting them under a little bit of pressure. Or a little bit more pressure, because they've got the game at the moment. Olise West, Melberg. Oh. It's a corner ball, come on. Real uphill task now, guys. just goes to show that it's not going to be a day when a striker scores 50% of his goals for the full season against you in one game. In one game that really matters. Have we got a witness to come back in this? I don't think so. But dreadful. And the keeper, a rare bad game for him. He's not made a save. Every single thing that's been hit at his goal has gone past him. Oh, there we go, he's made a save, well done. We need to test them a little bit more. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Do we really need to change it? I mean, we're playing okay, but what are we looking Liverpool for? Villa we want. Bakuroglu's going to have to come off. Had a poor game as well. And he is knackered. Peter Crouch for Vassal. Simply have to go for it here. This is it. One big final throw of the dice. It ain't going to happen. We've lost this cup final, but at least we're going to go down fighting. I'll let the clock tick down then. Oh, that's it. No silverware for us this season, but at least we can say it's been a good season. Set our back on fast, ready for the next game, but no. Get with that. Didn't cause him enough problems up front. Luca Toni, what a time of the season for him to start going on a goal scoring drought. Not the right time at all, but he'll come back stronger next season, as will a lot of them. But we still got one game left. I'll take you guys to it now. Okay, so final game of the season. As disappointing as the FA Cup final was, we're unchanged because this team is the best team that we've got that can give Newcastle a drubbing. The chances are we're not going to finish 5th because of Chelsea. They're playing home to West Ham, who are already relegated. Maybe West Ham, because it's another London team, they may play for some pride. I don't know whether that's going to be enough for them to take the points off of Chelsea. But the thing is, we have to win. We simply have to win. So hopefully you can see the commentary at the bottom there, guys. We're obviously keeping an eye on the scores as they go in. So the league table is as so. Second place is wide open. No other place is as open. Well, Sunderland can finish above Newcastle. So if we beat Newcastle, Sunderland could finish above them. I hope that happens. But second place, 6th place or 5th place and 7th place is up for grabs in this one. So far Sunderland are winning, but Chelsea winning 2-0, I think that's game over there. I think 6th is the best that we can hope for. What we can do is get some revenge over Newcastle and have Sunderland pip them. Man United are losing to West Brom at the moment. Liverpool away to Millwall. Sunderland are winning. So if we beat Newcastle, then Sunderland will finish above them. So that's a way of exacting revenge against Newcastle, is allowing their rivals to finish above them. Chelsea are 3-0 up against West Ham. That's done and dusted as far as 5th place is concerned for us. If we'd have somehow made that miracle and won at Arsenal. So far, Newcastle are the ones who are somewhat the better team. But then as far as... Go on. As far as 7th place is concerned, we have to beat them for Sunderland to finish above them. And Sunderland still have to win. They were winning 1-0 the last we saw. We'll have a little look now. But we're starting to ask a few more questions of them now. Get in there. So, Chelsea 3-0 up. That's not going to be any good for us. Sunderland are winning, so that'll mean Sunderland are above Newcastle now. We'll end the season on a really good points total of 64. If it stays this way. Basically, we're doing now what we should have done. And maybe I should have played a stronger team. I know I had a comment that it was a risk to play a weakened team, and I suppose when you're already 3-0 up, that team should not lose 5-0. That team shouldn't even lose 3-0. But anyway, here we go. So far, so good. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And how much colder are you going to get to allow their rivals to finish above them in the league? Okay, so Man United are drawing now. So are Liverpool. So Man United are finishing 2nd right now. Sunderland are 2-0 up. Oh, West Ham got a goal back against Chelsea. Can they make that one a little bit more interesting now? And Crates with a diving header. Unlucky. So we're seemingly a bit stronger in the second half. Oh, come on, Craig. Oh, if West Ham got another one now, that would make it a lot more interesting in that game. Liverpool still drawing. Man United are still drawing. And Sunderland are now 3-0 up. So as long as we keep hold of the lead, that's it. Chelsea are 4-1 up now. That's game over. That's done and dusted. That one is. So the only battle to look at the moment that's still up in the air is 2nd place, because now we're 2-0 up, and now that should be game over for us. But I say it should be. So Man United are still drawing. Liverpool still drawing at Millwall. Lise's had a good season. Peter Crouch has done okay. Let's make them changes. We'll make one more to see the game through then. So Liverpool still drawing, Man United are still drawing. So Sunderland is still 3-0 up. We're still 2-0 up. Chelsea are still winning 4-1. Liverpool are winning. Man United are drawing, so Liverpool will finish 2nd. As things stand, Biscan has missed another penalty. We've just gone 3-0 up, and that was Luca Toni again. Where was that goal scoring form in the final? But we can certainly say we've got our revenge here, guys. So there it is. We finished 6th, guys. So Man United drew Liverpool 1, Liverpool finished 2nd. So there is our final standing for this season. Leeds finishing in the disappointing 12th. Blackburn did well, finishing 10th. Man City are there in 9th. West Brom have had another good season. Chelsea are a strong team in this division. 65 points is good. 64 points for us is phenomenal. Sunderland finished above Newcastle on goal difference. It's a good little bit of heartache to give the Geordies after them dumping us out of the League Cup the way they did. Millwall, phenomenal first season for them in the Premier League, finishing in the top half. Well, no, they were technically the top of the bottom half, but 11th place is fantastic. 51 points is a good points return. The 3 teams that went down miserably. All of them were poor this season, 6 wins each. Never ever going to stay up with that. Everton have had a poor season. Tottenham have had a poor season. Leeds have had a dismal season there, really, haven't they? Terry Venables is their manager, and I think he's got to get sacked. He's got to. Although there was a thing saying that Peter Ridsdale had declared his job as safe. Well, with Aston Villa, guys, we are definitely going to be in Europe because of the FA Cup final. Liverpool will be in the Champions League because they finished in 2nd. So we will, because of the FA Cup final, it means that we will be in the UEFA Cup. So not a bad season there, guys, in reflection. But let's tell you what, let's have a little look at the player stats. So the average rating, our goalkeeper finished 13th in the division. Luca Toni finished 16th. Any others? Kennedy Bakayoglu finished 31st. I don't think we really need to go all the way down, do we? Bikini had a good season for us, actually. And there's no one else there. No defenders, I see. We need it. We need to get a defender. That's the one thing. I think if we sign a top class centre half, maybe this guy. He's 29 actually. Could have done with someone a little bit younger. So we'll have a look and see what's out there, guys. We will sign a striker that can partner Luca Toni and score some goals. Looking at this, Dean Richards, mind you, but he's 28. David Oldsworth, 34. Yeah, there's players out there, guys. We will find some goals. Luca Toni finished 2nd. So that little gold rate cost him finishing top of the shop with the goals. Bit of a shame. We don't think. Well, Elise 7 goals and Sabea 7 goals. That's a good return for 2 centre midfielders. Marcel scoring only 5. Bakayoglu pitched in with 5 goals as well. Assists. Bikini is the man for assists. Look at that. Getting that ball into the box. Bakayoglu, I think that's our 2 starting wingers next season. It has to be. Sorry for Bergstrom. Bergstrom is great. I love Bergstrom, but they have to be our starters, don't they? So assists. Are there clean sheets? No, there's not. Or conceded. So whoever's at the bottom of this. So, well, you can't really get a good sort of gauge on that. Man of the match, who won the man of the match the most? Well, Van Nistelrooy, quality, innit? Bakayoglu got 5, Luca Toni got 4. So we have got a couple of good individuals, but we need to add to those individuals, and there's a couple of players like Sabea is going to get better next season. Elise is 28 now. We got to get the last seasons out of him. Ishizaki could make an impact next season. Stephen Hughes 26. Richard Langley's only 23. Lee Hendry's 26. So none of these players are particularly old. Paul Ritchie's getting on actually. But we will be moving some players on, and we will be bringing 2 players. That's my two areas. 2 players I want. One amazing centre back and another amazing striker. I think the midfield will be okay. I think the rest of the defence will be okay. We just need those 2 positions, in my opinion. So you can see we don't have an awful lot. 7.9 million. That's not too bad. £3.8 million we got for finishing there, but there's TV money to come in, and if we sell 1 or 2 players on, then there'll be more money there as well. But guys, there we go. That's the end of our 2nd season. Our first episode will take you through signings that I've made in the summer, and we'll open up our new season. So thank you all for watching. I think you'll all agree that we've had a great season. and looking forward to the next one already. So guys, tune in next time for the start of season 3. Thank you, and cheerio for now.